Southampton under-18s face London opposition for a third consecutive week this weekend as they come up against a mid-table Fulham side unbeaten in their last 3 games. Saints were unlucky not to have come away with a point from a battling performance at Spurs, and coach Lea and Fleming is pleased with how his players have developed since the start of the season.
I'd say it is a learning process, and Chelsea massively was. But yeah, I'm delighted with the way they're improving at the moment. We've had a couple of boys, in and around training with the first team. The next few weeks now, the 21s game programme kicks in again. We'll have quite a few involved in their games. So yeah, they're going in the right direction.
It's also a little bit of a show of character and mental strength from them, because they did suffer a disappointment in the game before to come back strongly after that.
Yeah, definitely. And like I say, it was a tricky game to play. Spurs away, who were a very good side. It was. Yeah, but to be fair, they've got that. They're just learning the game.
You mentioned consistency before this season. Is that the message this week to try and replicate that sort of level of performance now?
Yeah, I mean, two things really I'm trying to get across is consistency and where games are won and lost. In the opposing, in and around their box and in and around our box really. And Saturday was the case. I mean, we had probably 3 or 4 gilt-edged chances 1v1, didn't take them, and then we had a 5-minute spell where we were sloppy near our goal, and it resulted in losing the game.
After goals in his last 2 games, Joe Lee will be looking for more of the same when up against Fulham this weekend. The second-year scholar made his 10th start of the season against Tottenham, and the central midfielder knows consistency is key for the 18s going forward.
We started the season quite poor. We went on a bad run, and then we picked ourselves up. We've been on a good run, and we can't seem to find the middle ground and just get some consistency. So that's what we're looking for, really. Yeah.
How much have you kind of learnt from the last few weeks, because you're on a good run and then a couple of difficult games and results came along? Have you learnt a bit from this period?
Yeah, definitely. I think the most important thing we have learnt is to be consistent, because I think especially at this level and against the good teams like Chelsea and Tottenham, you get punished if you're not focused for the whole game. Like against Tottenham, we were probably the better team. We had the better chances, and then they had 2 chances in the space of 2 minutes, and you know what I mean. We've sort of killed ourselves, sort of shot ourselves in the foot, really.
You said earlier on in the season that you were hoping to get a few goals this term, and 2 in 2 games for you now, so you must be pleased with that.
Yeah, it's pleasing. It's not great results from those games, but I want to be scoring in games where we're winning as well. So it's good for me personally, but I think the most important thing is the result, and that's what we want to be looking for, and to get good performances in.
And as a team, you've got some good memories against Fulham already this season, having beaten them. So what are you expecting from them this time around?
They're going to be quite an ugly side to play against. They're quite direct. I mean, last time when we played away from home, their pitch wasn't great. It was quite an ugly game of football. So we're going to have to show good character and good determination. It might not be a game for playing our passing football. We'll obviously try and do that, but no, we got to be wary of the way they play.